We? Who's we? There is no we.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but outside costs a minimum of $300. Stay your ass home, okay? Stay home.
So I went to buy chlorine today, and you used to be able to get 2 gallons in a box for like $4 something. It's now $17 for 2 gallons of chlorine. Catch me swimming in my swamp, guys, because I have no clue how the hell people are going to afford this.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
I can't be the only one.
At this point, I promise y'all, I'm about to start eating out. $47.28. All vegetables. This is not even meat. Not even meat. I'm damned if I eat vegetables. I'm damned if I eat meat. The struggle is real. Woo! All right, man.
So I'm walking around Costco here and I'm noticing these prices. For example, these Madras lentils, $15.99. I bought those a year ago for $6.99. I keep getting told that we got, 6-7% inflation. You gotta be kidding me. Let's look at what else we got going on here. We literally bought this chicken broth, $5.69, 2 months ago. Dang, this is the flour we were buying for $5.99 last year.
So if you think that the interest rates are not hurting vehicle sales, you look at these vehicles, they've been here a while, they're all dusty. We saw them a couple of months ago and thought it was just some big fleet purchase. I mean, look at that, folks. This goes on and on behind me too. These vehicles are not moving. These are new vehicles. Clearly, there's something not right here. These aren't all under recall, maybe a couple of them, but not all these. So, folks, look at that dust. They've been here forever. There's something not right, and there are a lot of dealerships like this right now.
So I just got back from the grocery store. Okay. I live in the middle of Oklahoma. Literally, the middle of Oklahoma is where I live. Okay. I'm going to show you what I bought and I'm going to tell you how much I spent on it. And then I want you to see why I'm broke. This is what I got. Okay. I got 2 things of crescent rolls, a thing of country crock, a thing of Velveeta, value size macaroni and cheese, and a gallon of milk. Guess how much I spent on that? $28.47. Can you see that? Can you see the $28.47? $28.47 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. $30 on 6 items. We're a family of 6. And I bought basic items and spent $30. I bought no meat. I bought nothing to make an actual meal out of. Like, seriously, I just got macaroni and cheese and some crescent rolls and some milk and butter. Literally, like $30. And it's not even a meal. I fucking hate it.
I want to know how much groceries cost in your area, how much food it'll buy you, and how long it'll last. This is my receipt. I spent $99.39 and it got me 36 items. And of course I forgot to bring my own bag, so I had to buy 4 bags that cost 40 cents. And I bought 5 bell peppers, 3 ears of corn, a bag of organic carrots, 2 packs of blackberries, a pack of blueberries, baby Bella mushrooms, cheese, butter, yogurt, peanut butter and jelly, cream cheese, some yogurt for the kids, 2 loaves of bread, 2 gallons of milk, more cheese, popsicles, some candy, and some salad mix. I got some ground turkey and a pizza. I currently have 6 people in my household right now that are gonna eat this, and this will last, combined with a few things that I already have at home, about 3 days. The candy and the popsicles will probably be gone tonight.
This is what $137 worth of like personal care items and a couple random things looks like in 2023. This is literally all we got, guys. And it looks like more because I spaced it out to be aesthetic. But it's really not much. Like, what is... Seriously, $137 for soap, deodorant, toothpaste, hydration, and toothbrushes. And coffee. What is this?
So, economists are putting the odds of a recession beginning by July 2024 between anywhere from 50 to 60%. And we just heard that Goldman Sachs, which is one of the big banks, put the odds at a recession at only 20% in the next 12 months, lowering their estimate from 25% to 20%. I think it's probably closer to 50%, but we'll see.
Do y'all see this shit? Do you see that? $60.64. Do you see that? Do you see what I got? Some hot dogs. Boom. Milk. Boom. Some wipes for my ass. Some baked beans. What's really going on? Sugar. Okay?
What we doing? Why we talking about baked beans?
Why you in my video? Now I got to start over. You always in something. Shut up. This really hurts my feelings, y'all. Look at this. This says Publix, okay? Publix, okay, yeah, I know Publix is expensive, but it's across the street from my house, and I'm not going around the world so I can go get some better prices. I'm just not finna do it, okay? It's across the street. But anyways, look at this. Hot dogs, $10.99. Milk, $4.59. Dude wipes for my ass, $9.99 for something I'm going to flush down the toilet, okay? $7.65 for some broccoli, some baked beans, $2.99 a can, some sugar for $3.49, and some potatoes for dinner tomorrow. That's the real insane one. $11.22 for 6 potatoes. Fucking potatoes, okay? This is ridiculous. So, yeah, when is this uproar going? What are you doing? It's not live. When are we going to, like, resist? Okay? When are we going to, like, cut a fool? Okay? Like, really? Like, when are we going to, quote unquote, what you called it earlier, paint the town red? When the hell is we this don't make no motherfucking sense. This don't make no fucking sense. $60 for this. $60. $60. $60. $60. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is what I got. Look at this.
Guys, I don't know how the average American is making it right now, because from the looks of it, things are just going to hell. For example, if you want to rent an apartment, the landlord wants proof of income 3 times the rent. And out here in northern New Jersey, that means a 1-bedroom, you got to be making 30 to 50% more than the national average. The groceries have gone up like crazy. It's like, it seems like it keeps creeping up ever so slightly, but after 3-4 months, you feel like it's a you feel the increase. Because last year, I would be shopping for myself alone twice a week, and it would run me about $80 each trip. Now it's costing me like $125 to $140 per trip. And when I include going out maybe once or twice a week to eat, my total for food is coming out to be crazy. It's over $1,000. And I know it wasn't like that growing up. It's gotten out of hand. But people are walking around like nothing's wrong. Everything is fine. Everything is dandy. But it won't be long before people are going to have to decide whether to pay the rent, pay the mortgage, or feed their families. And of course, people are going to choose to feed their families. And so, who knows what's going to happen. But I was at the mall the other day, and it was pretty packed. But there wasn't really that many people holding bags. It was just people hanging around window shopping, which doesn't mean squat. It just means people want to get out of their houses and hang around, maybe eat at the food court. And that the food court was popping, of course. But we're going to have to wait and see. I foresee a lot more shoplifting, a lot of stores going out of business because of that. And there's going to be a lot of break-ins, a lot of cars being stolen, a lot of parts being stolen, wheels, catalytic converters, which is already happening, but it's going to more and more people are going to want to do it because they have no other way. More and more people are going to turn to scamming and stealing and all that stuff because things have gotten so expensive. So we'll see. What's the solution? The only solution is for the banks and the Federal Reserve to forgive all debt. That's the only way. There's no other solution. Even if we took 20 nations to war and gave them money to buy from us, it still wouldn't help the situation.
5 scary things that always happen when an economy collapses. Even in an economic stronghold like the United States, the possibility of economic collapse looms large. Now let's get into it. Number 1, kidnappings increase. Countries that experience an economic collapse typically see a spike in kidnappings as well. Kidnapping a person of wealth and demanding a ransom is one way for desperate people to acquire money when no other means of acquiring money are available. Number 2, pets go missing. Even if you can afford to continue feeding your pets during an economic collapse, there is still no guarantee that they will be safe. Few people have the skills or resources to hunt wild animals when food is scarce. Domesticated animals, however, make for much easier targets. Hospitals become overcrowded. Due to factors such as no garbage pickups, unclean drinking water, the spread of disease, inability to afford medications, and a spike in violent crimes, people tend to visit hospitals much more frequently during an economic collapse. Interstate trucking would halt. Factors such as an oil embargo or massive increases in robberies could grind interstate trucking to a halt in the event of an economic collapse. Unable to rely on trucks for transportation, stores would quickly run out of food and other essential supplies, leaving people who do not have their own stored up with few options for survival. Martial law is enacted. In an attempt to curb some of the violence and chaos that ensues after an economic collapse, the government will likely enact martial law and turn over the governance of the people to the police and military. In no way does this make life safer in extremely desperate times. And that is exactly why we should talk about.
Is it time to move out of Florida? Some Florida residents have started to leave the state because Florida has become more expensive. In places like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, they're getting even more expensive. And this is due to the fact that people in places like California and New York are moving from there to move here because Florida is less expensive. And also interest rates are still going up. In fact, interest rates are the highest they've been in the last 20 years. Now, while all this is going on, people like Robert Kiyosaki are saying that there's a chance that there's going to be a real estate crash. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and follow me for more videos.
So my husband called me today on the way home from work and he asked me how much we were spending on groceries this year compared to last year and the year before. I told him I had no clue, but I could find out.
I place all of our orders either on Instacart or on Walmart Plus.
Since the month of September is not all the way over, I decided to go back to August for year 21, 22, and 23 to compare the difference. In 2021, we did not have a Walmart Plus membership, so I was only ordering from Instacart, and the total that I spent was $746.55. In August of 22, I also did not have a Walmart Plus membership. I joined in September, the month after this. Our groceries went from $746.55 to $1,493.08. This year, I do have a Walmart Plus membership, so I placed orders on both Instacart and Walmart Plus with a total of $1,650.92. Mind you, this is just the month of August for 21, 22, and 23, but our groceries have over doubled.